Hey guys, it's Krista here, the founder and CEO and director of training of Born to Coach. And this is our weekly Life Coach Gems where I share real, authentic stories with you of what it takes to become a professional coach and build a successful life coaching business. And so for this week's Life Coaching Gems, I wanted to talk more about a topic that came up in class last week when I was training my students and they're in semester one, and the first couple of modules is getting them adjusted to their life coaching role and understanding more what goes into that role and how to show up as a professional life coach. And one of the students had asked me, how do you coach your friends and family? And I have a lot of thoughts around this, so I wanted to share this with you guys today. Is So a lot of new coaches will start off with coaching their friends and family and people in their inner circle because that's where you feel most comfortable starting out. And I think that's wonderful. That's great. When I first started out as a coach, some of my first paying clients was my sorority sisters, from whom I went to college with back in the day. So most often we don't have an audience built up yet through our social media and email list. And so we start off coaching people that we know, either pro bono or introducing those introductory rates. And we have to remember that when we are going to be coaching people that we already have a previous relationship with, that it's important to have a conversation ahead of time and to let them know that we are going to be showing up as their coach in that coaching session or the coaching container or offer, whatever arrangement that you have with them. And you guys got to remember that a coaching conversation should not sound like any other conversation that you have on a normal day-to-day basis, right? So coaching conversation isn't like a conversation you'd have with your friends or like ones that you would have catching up with your peers at the water cooler or ones that you have with family members. And so you want to tell whomever you're coaching that and say, okay, I know that we have this relationship. There's a bug in my hair. I know we already have this previous relationship. However, when I coach you for the next hour, I am going to be showing up as your coach and I am going to be sounding differently than what I normally sound. And my goal is to serve you with your topic that you bring to the coaching call. And I'm going to be asking you some really tough questions to help you to dig deeper and to gain a new perspective around this topic or this issue by the end of our call. Sometimes I might be challenging you and sharing things that I'm hearing and observing. So I just want to make sure that you're okay with that before we go in the coaching session today. Right. So that's kind of like a little mini boundaries conversation that you can have. And then that gives you full permission to show up as coach and not show up as brother or sister or daughter or friend or coworker. Right. So, and then you might also want to, if it's more than just one coaching session and you're doing like a formal coaching container of like 3 months, 6 months, a year, it's also a good idea to put a formal coaching contract or agreement into place as well. We always say that a lot more goes into the coaching relationship than just the financial part of it. And in a coaching contract, that will lay all of that out. So, but for me, I'm at a point in my life, and you guys might get to this point as well too, after you've been coaching for a while, where I don't coach friends and family anymore. If someone comes to me and says, like, I'm looking for a life coach, and we already have, a relationship established, like I will most likely refer them out to someone else because I just find it's really hard for me to stay completely neutral and professional in that coaching role when I already have a relationship built up with someone in some aspect. So you'll hear that a lot of new coaches, like I said, are just kind of looking to coach anyone and just get that experience. But then the more seasons experience coaches are, they kind of know what works and doesn't work for them. And for me, I found out, especially like I tried to coach my mom a couple times and that did not go well. Tried to coach my romantic partners in the past. That did not go well. Again, because coaching is a neutral professional relationship where you have to take all prior knowledge of things and leave that at the door, at the coaching container. And it's easy to do in a professional coaching relationship where you don't have a previous relationship in place. But then when you do with someone, you have to work really, really hard to make sure you stay in that coaching mindset, that coaching role the whole time. And I will say, so in the Born to Coach Training Academy, I do a lot of private mentoring coaching sessions with my students where they submit recorded coaching calls to me and we listen to them together. And the students who submit calls that they do with family members, I find that in those calls that I assess, I see where they so easily slip back into thinking like I have a lot of students that are parents and they'll coach their children, and I can see these moments where they step out of coach role and they're becoming a parent in that moment, and it's very obvious, and it's not going to be helpful for the person that you're coaching in that way. So yeah, I see that happen a lot. And again, it's not any fault to the coach. It's just really, really challenging to like almost like take off one hat and put on another hat when you already know someone in a certain way. So yeah, I hope that that helps you guys a little bit more with trying to figure out if you want to coach friends or family. And there's really no like hardcore rules around this that says you can or can't do it. I'm trying to think with the ICF code of ethics. Again, it just goes all back to think about what's in the best interest for this person, right? We always want to do what's in the best interest for our client. And if we truly feel that we cannot separate the personal relationship from the professional relationship, then we have to say, is it ethical to coach this person? And is there someone else that might be a better fit for them? Now, if it's just like a session here or two every once in a while to practice, then I don't see any harm in that. But if it's like someone that you really want to get into a formal coaching contract with and coach them long term, then yeah, you have to just be honest with yourself and say, is this the best fit professionally? So, all right. And then in terms of what's being offered this week, so last week we had the Art of Intuitive Coaching workshop, which went phenomenal. It was so much fun. And we'll have another free coaching workshop coming up in June that I'll be advertising here pretty soon, but we don't have any workshops as of right now. What we do have going on is our next cohort for the Born to Coach Training Academy is going to start June 1st. So we had one student sign up this month to start in June, and we have 3 more spots open. We accept 4 new students every month with every cohort. Once you enroll, you have up to 12 months to finish the program. There's a lot of flexibility built into this program because a lot of our students have full-time jobs and have families to take care of. So we want to make sure that it's really easy for you to keep showing up to your other commitments and to fit this coach training certification into your life. And yeah, this program is for if you're ready to become certified, you want to earn your ICF credentials and have those behind your name, give yourself so many professional opportunities to succeed and make money as a life coach. And then we're also going to train you on how to structure and set up your life coaching sessions in the best way to coach your humans in this really powerful transformational way from the inside out to help them change change or get more in touch with their values, their belief systems, getting to know themselves better, and then just having these huge internal shifts. And from there, everything is going to shift in their external life. And then that's semester 1 is teaching you how to become a professional coach, how to set up your coaching sessions so you can coach anyone around any topic. And then semester 2 is the business side of things. So we are teaching you how to set up a secure and safe and ethical coaching practice. So that way you're ready to take on coaching clients. We're on the coaching skill or on the business skills lab, we're teaching you how to run sales calls. So that way you know how to get on a Zoom call or do an in-person call with someone and to, sell your coaching packages and offers for the price that you want. And you can do that from a really confident, secure place. And we're going to, help you to set up your marketing plan and get your branding in place. That way you're ready for your coaching website. And yeah, so our goal for you is by the end of the Born to Coach Academy, that you're going to be certified, you're going to be ready to apply for your ICF credentials, and that you're going to have your first set of paying coaching clients set up and ready to go, and then have the foundation set up for a successful online coaching business. So there's more information for that below the video. And then we have our digital course From Idea to Income. And that is going to, that's if you're not quite ready to go for your ICF credentials and to go through our Born to Coach Training Academy, but you're ready to start taking those initial steps with getting your coaching business set up, and you want to see the resources that I use to set up my coaching business and I use with my private clients every day. If you're in the Born to Coach Training Academy, you get access to all of this already. And then we have the Born to Coach Mastermind. So this is for coaches who are already certified, either certified through the Born to Coach Training Academy or another coach training program. And you have already created paying clients through your coaching business and practice, and you are wanting to go to that next level. Oh my gosh, this bug. You're wanting to go to the next level. So maybe let's say you're like consistently earning $1,000 to $2,000 a month, and now you're ready to go up to $5,000 months or $10,000 months, or you want to get a podcast set up. What is going on with these bugs? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. You want to like get more of your marketing channels in place. Like you want to get your podcast set up, or you want to get workshops set up as a way to start bringing in more coaching clients, or you want to become a professional speaker and use that as a way to start creating more coaching clients. Right. So you can use this mastermind as a way to take yourself to that next level of success in your coaching business, whatever that may look like. A lot of our coaches in there are just about ready to leave their full-time jobs and go full-time with their coaching business. So they're using the mastermind and my help there to support them with making that big jump. Okay, that's all I have for you guys. Happy Memorial Day if you observe and celebrate that. And I'll see you in next week Life Coaching Gems video. And I hope that you consider enrolling in the Born to Coach Training Academy so we can start training you to become a professional certified coach. All right. Bye, guys.